The New England Patriots may be one A.J. Brown move away from changing everything. And if Drake Maye takes that next leap, this offense could go from overlooked to absolutely dangerous overnight.
New England Patriots, 9.5. That's with the Jets and Dolphins in their division. John, think about that. Now, I want you to think about that. That's 2-0 against the Jets. That's 2-0 against the Dolphins. Dolphins may be the weakest roster in the league. They're 4 wins baked in. Vegas doesn't think they have another 6 wins in them.
I would say about the Jets, they added a lot of good players in the draft. They just extended Breece Hall. If Geno Smith can just be capable in 5 or 6 games throughout the season, they could knock a random team off here.
Yes. Yeah.
I would take the New England Patriots as sitting here right now like a 9 or 10 win season. Just to be safe, I'd probably hammer the under. I do think the Vrabel thing is something that clearly just has not gone away. There is an element. I mean, I love golf. I think Tiger Woods, everyone's staring at you, not just because you're famous for a different reason, can be a weird scenario. There are away games. Football's a little different. Basketball, they're not necessarily right on top of you, but there are going to be a lot of things screamed. It's going to be a unique environment for the Patriots from an off the field standpoint. Also, their schedule was easy last year, and everyone's gunning for you now. I mean, they just won no one's taking you lightly. You just have a random game this year, interconference, out of conference. They get Seattle. So it's strength of schedule adds up. So I'd go 9-10 wins. Now, if you tell me Drake Maye takes another step and he becomes 2.0 version of Josh Allen, then I believe you. But I could see them being better in the big picture and not winning as many games.
Chris, no matter how bad your Ohtani take is currently, no matter how bad my don't trade for Giannis take was years ago, it can't be worse than calling into the Rich Eisen show to play a win-loss game and say your team's going 0-17 and they go to the Super Bowl. I do believe Dustin in Arkansas was the one who called into the program and said the Pats are going 0-17, and he's on line 2 right now. Dustin, is this true?
Rich, I'm not here to discuss the past. I'm here to be positive.
Mark McGuire's.
Let me ask you, this is on behalf of my son, Cooper, who is a diehard Patriot fan. He wants to know, are you really a Patriot fan? He's been dying to talk to you for like a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
You really are.
Probably the biggest gut punch of my life was 07, that helmet catch. I've never seen the highlights of that. I refuse to watch that.
0-17 last year? For real? Really?
I thought we would suck. I thought we were going to be terrible. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Dustin, are you ready to do this again, though?
Yes, absolutely.
Dustin in Arkansas is back.
You have a chance to do something legendary here, Dustin.
Dustin, you know what to do.
Yes.
Honestly,
Dustin.
Yes.
you know what to do, Dustin.
Do something.
You know what you have to
do.
What happens opening night in Seattle?
That's a loss. They're not in Seattle.
Well done. Attaboy.
No, I wanted 17-0.
No, I want the other way again.
No, this is legendary.
Steelers are in New England.
You know what happens.
Do it.
That's a loss.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers going to be good this year.
0-2 at Jacksonville.
That's a win. I can't pretend otherwise.
To quote Michael Cole, the streak is over.
It's over. He had the Patriots losing 19 straight. Oh, my God. At Buffalo.
That's a loss.
1-3 home for the Raiders.
The Raiders.
That's a win.
All right. 2-3 home for the Jets.
That's a very close loss. I think the Jets going to be really good this year.
To the Jets?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, own it, Justin. You own it. 2-4 at the Bears on a Thursday night.
That's a loss.
Stop it.
2-5 at the Dolphins.
That's a win.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you
You're
could
back. 3-5 home for the Packers.
That's a win.
4-5 taking on the Lions in Germany.
That's a loss.
I thought it was springtime for Dustin in Germany. At the Chargers.
That's a win.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 and 6 home for the Bills.
That's another loss.
5-7, home for the Vikings on a Thursday night.
That's a loss.
Carlos coming in to make them 5-8. Go to the Chiefs. Go to the Chiefs.
That's a loss.
5-9 at the Jets.
What are we doing?
That's another loss.
Dustin.
This is how legends are made, Dustin.
5-10, home for the Broncos.
That's a win, and it's going to make the Denver people mad. but
All
that's
right,
gonna be a win.
Cooper will be happy because his friend Ryan would lose to the now 6-10 Patriots. Dolphins at Pats.
That's a win. Miami's not getting anywhere close to doing anything productive this year.
So, hey, Dustin in Arkansas has the Patriots +7, according to him.
You're right.
7-10.
7-10.
So, again, you are really a Patriot fan. You're not trolling us 2 years in a row now.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know that teams, when they lose a Super Bowl, like they don't usually get back the next year. So I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year.
All right, Dustin in Arkansas
Okay,
dropping the Super Bowl hangover on us.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot wait to show that video to Cooper later.
Patriots win total
He's
9.5.
going to lose his mind.
9.5 on the win total.
I would take the over on that right now.
I would too.
Come on now. They're not. Did he have the Jets sweeping him? Oh, my God.
When was the last time that happened?
You know what's not happening? That is not happening. That's a real Patriot fan, Chris?
Last time the Jets swept the Patriots was 2000. Ergo, the year Tom Brady was drafted.
I don't know. I find this so funny.
Yeah.
Dustin
I mean,
in
we're
Arkansas.
pessimistic people by nature.
Dude.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, well, 0-17 meant Super Bowl, so
Do you think they lose the opening night in Seattle?
I would assume they.
That's
lose
gonna be a tough assignment.
Week 1, yeah, that's tough.
But then they come home.
Although
next week.
you know the Patriots lifted a banner one year and the Chiefs waxed them,
That's
so
true.
it can't happen.
Oh, man. Dude. That's just not.
The thing is, it's a tough start. Got to come out of that 2-2.
They're over 500 at the very least.
on the season.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would be 10-7. I would expect to be
They
the.
don't just fall
base.
completely off.
No, Drake May is going to be better.
I think
year.
Drake
and then
is going to be better. He
when
will
AJ
not-
Brown comes, AJ Brown and Romeo Dobbs is a vast improvement over the wide receiver room last year.
And if he just cuts down on the turnovers just a little bit,
Yeah, a little less fumbles maybe this year,
a
and
little bit, I might vote for him for MVP.
I hate you.
Appreciate it.
Let's talk about A.J. Brown, because people around here don't know much about the guy. They know he's talented, but what are we getting with A.J. Brown?
Well, first, we got to hope that you're actually getting him. But if you do get him, this guy, it's so funny. You know, you and I have covered sports for a long time. We've covered football a long time. When you are on the sideline and you look out and you see number 11, and let's just say, for example, if you didn't see the name on the back and you didn't know what position he played, you would think that he were a linebacker or an edge. I mean, he's
that big.
He's physically impressive. You see the way he gets separation. You see how he bodies people when the ball is in his area. And then when you see him in person, you understand why. Just physically gifted, speed, strength, all of the tools, hands, everything that you would want in a wide receiver. So I think that just as a player, if he's healthy, this is the guy you want. I mean, 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons with the Eagles, and that is a franchise record. So phenomenal ball player.
So everybody's waiting around for June 1st. Okay. Do you think this is a done deal?
It looks that way, especially, all right, let's take AJ out of the equation for a moment and just take a look at the moves that the Eagles have made in the offseason. Everything points towards them offloading AJ in some type of move. I mean, even with a first-round pick, they choose to get a wide receiver out of USC, and that's not a move that you would make considering that you already have Devontae Smith on this roster. So, obviously, it seems to me that they're definitely going to make a move here. Is it going to be New England? Is it going to be a dark horse of some sort like, say, I don't know, the Rams or the Jaguars? As time goes on, you're starting to hear more teams are potentially interested, but you know how this game is played, right? Everybody's trying to raise the price for the Eagles, at least the Birds are, so they can get as much as they possibly can in a deal.
He's going to be 29 years old in a month. Is he still the same A.J. Brown?
I would say no.
Okay.
Right? Year one, 1,400 yards and 100 receptions, those types of things. Those types of performances have gone down. Now, the difficulty here in Philadelphia, what we're trying to figure out is that the offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo, who they let go? Is that Jalen Hurts, who has been reluctant to throw the ball over the middle, has been reluctant to let it loose in 50-50 situations? How much of that has to do with what's going on around with him? Does that have to do with, say, Saquon Barkley, who had a year for the ages? Why are you trying to throw the ball when you've got that offensive line and that running back behind you? So it's hard to figure out exactly how much of this is about a decline on AJ's part. There is some talk about him not separating the way he did early in his career here, as if it's been that long. It's been 4 years or so. But yeah, it appears that there is a slight decline, and maybe there's some concern about a knee. Only time will tell.
Locker room guy, and does he come with baggage?
Okay, that's a complicated question, because when I'm in that locker room and have an opportunity to talk to people who play with him or around him, they love this man. Okay. Right? They say he's a great teammate. He's there early. He leaves late. He puts the work in. He is supportive of his teammates. Devontae Smith, another number one caliber wide receiver, a guy who won the Heisman Trophy, loves the man. Okay. So when you think about that, yeah, he's a good teammate. However, there are those situations where
there's always a but.
There's always a but. We're talking about wide receivers here, where you're on the Twitch stream, and the influencer asks you, "Hey, how are things going?" And you're a little loose with your vocabulary. Loose lips sink ships, they say, right? And so, there have been some circumstances where it appears that he's thrown the quarterback under the bus. He and Jalen Hurts clearly don't have the same relationship. And Jalen is the godfather of, I believe it's his daughter. So definitely one of his children. And they don't appear to talk anymore. So, I guess it just depends on who you want to ask.
Is he a me guy? Will he complain when he doesn't get the ball?
He has complained, and it's difficult to have this conversation because when you watch the film and you watch every game as we do, you cover every game, you clearly see opportunities where he is open, he's not getting the ball. And so when he is vocal about those things, you're like, well, he has a point. The question is, should you actually say those things? It's like you get into a discussion with your wife, right? Your wife asks you, does this make me look? The answer is always no. The answer is always no. So he's been a little too honest at some point, and this game of football can be a political game.
Paige is going to have joint practices with the Eagles, I think. How weird would that be for AJ?
I think it would be strange because of people like you and I who will ask all the questions, even after they've already been answered. And I will say this, like I mentioned earlier, I do think his teammates, his former team, if it becomes former teammates, they do love him. There's a lot of affection there, but that would be difficult because in this game of football, the window of opportunity to win and do something special is very short. And no one will ever convince me that the Eagles are a better football team without A.J. Brown on the roster. And so by him effectively begging his way out the door, you are impacting the legacies of guys like Lane Johnson and other players here who could definitely use you in this NFC.
Donnie, you're the best, my friend.
Good to be with you.
So good to see you.
You
were
fantastic.
Why I had you on. Donnie Bell, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
With the possibility of A.J. Brown, of course, coming in here too, how does that affect the whole wide receiver group to go along with Brown, Dobbs, Booty, Hollins, Douglas, Williams, Chisholm?
I think that is a great question, Dan. And you mentioned Kayshon Boutte. I'm wondering if Kayshon Boutte is going to be with the team because that's too many players for if everyone's healthy. Something's got to give. A.J. Brown's going to be here. Romeo Dobbs is going to be here, right? They're going to be the top two. And then, the Kyle Williams is going to be here. Can he step up? But he's fast, can release at the line of scrimmage. I think they want to get him in the mix. Pop Douglas, Efton Chisholm, they could be battling for one spot. And so, to me, if everyone's healthy, Matt Collins is going to be here. Dan, so there's almost like one too many body there, right? Which is a good problem to have, I suppose. I just think they could be more explosive, and I am partial. I don't know how you feel about Stephon Diggs. Like, I think we talk about the group, and I still think there's something they're going to miss not having him. They're that emotional spark plug.
But A.J. Brown, if everything goes right, you wanted to, should provide that. The other part that...
Yo, mic check 1 to 2, -1, -2. Game over for this video, folks. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay in the huddle for more. This is NFL Madness, bringing the heat and signing out.